Let's make it official.
Welcome to the Degenerates.
Y'all need to chill, light some.
What you smoking?
We want to use Marlboro Light.
Take a trip inside the mind of two guys who hate ugly babies.
You know it!
Have the reputation of being good-for-nothing perverts.
Put your purse down and howl at a real pimped out.
Obnoxious alcoholics.
Kids, it's safe.
Eat these nuts.
And lovers of middle-aged women.
Older the bear, sweeter the Jew.
Their names?
Nobody cares.
Jesse Bright and Jake Miller.
Degenerates.
The Degenerates.
Let's get this shit going. You dig?
What up, motherfuckers? Y'all know who it is. It is at Jake Miller the first. That's my name, Jake Miller. I got my co-host at Just Bright. Wait, no, at J Bright.
At J Bright.
2Ys_Bright. What?
We can get into a lot of things first.
Yeah. I mean, first thing is I just want to get something straight. I know y'all think, wow, these guys are super handsome, super talented, very smart. We are. I know y'all think we put a bunch of time into the show. We do. For real, and this is no bullshit. We spent about, what do you think, Bright? Maybe 35 to 45 minutes
At least.
on the outline for this show. I didn't even take a smoke break.
Nope.
I'm not
one.
lying. No
Not
smoke
one.
breaks. Nope. Anyway, so we got a good show.
I mean, just to touch on that, I know you guys look at us and you're like, damn, you're really good at what you do. And we are. Don't get it wrong. And you probably can't get on here and be as good as us. But you can try. But
It's hard to get in the game, bro. Don't get in the game if you ain't ready for it.
Nope. Just don't even. Just leave it to the professionals like us.
So last week we were doing questions from Swagmaster. I asked my Aunt Trish, probably our most loyal listener, to ask us a few questions. Her first question was, why is Jesse such a bitch with his choices in alcohol? I ask this all the time.
Wow.
I don't have an answer. Jesse's
Wow.
a bitch with a lot of the shit he does. He's not very manly at all. Obviously my aunt, which he wants to holler at, she has recognized this also. She sees it.
Who hasn't?
That you're a bitch. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, okay.
Trish, I don't have an answer for you. All I can say is Jesse's just a big softy.
No.
Cotton soft.
No, look. I'm a man. I'm a Bud Light man normally, and I've recently turned over to the Natties. And I was surprised to say that Angry Orchard's pretty good. Do you, Jacob Miller?
I do.
Do you like Angry Orchard?
I do.
I do. See, that's all it took was I do.
But she said, I've never heard a man talk about liking such girly, beers
wow.
on a podcast. And
That's because I'm trying.
she made a good point.
I'm doing the public a service. I am doing.
It's kind of like coming out of the closet.
No,
like
it's
the
not.
like
No,
like
it's
like a
not.
gay man in the 70s or 80s. It's kind of
it's not.
groundbreaking to be an
No.
openly gay man.
No. Why is she hating on who doesn't like Angry Orchard? But that's fucked up to say something like that after her box wand at the.
Oh, Trish got fucked up. I kind of contributed. I bought her.
It was
her
really
and,
awesome.
Yeah, we had to take them home, but it was a good night. They didn't act too stupid.
That it was. It was a pretty good night. They cut us off though at like 10 or 11. It was really fucking whack.
Before the concert at Jiffy Lube Live, they cut us off before the main concert. It was kind of a bitch move.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's a story for another time. Her second question, because this was not supposed to be her questions. They're about to last. This part of the show is about to last 10 minutes. Anyway, her second question is, have you, I think she called us bitches or fuckers, never had anything better than the Super Sucker 2.0?
And you can't disrespect the Super Sucker like that.
I never would. It's never done me wrong. I have about 3 to 4 of them. By now, I have one in my book bag. Actually, I'm not even going to lie. If we want, I can take it out on the show. I have one in my bag right now. I also keep one in my work truck because if I'm going to a job and he's like, you've got a half hour, an hour to kill, I'm like, shit, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to beat off. I also keep one at home right beside my bed.
You can never have too many of them.
I sometimes I'll just be bored and it's like, what would I want to do right now? I want to beat off, but it's not the same if you don't have the Super Sucker 2.0. It's
No, it's not.
a great feeling.
It's really great.
So to answer her question, I have. It was very nice.
You've had something better than the Super Sucker. Is that what you're
I
getting
have.
at?
I think you're a nerd if you haven't, but
Yeah. I mean, the Super Sucker though, it's great for a lot of reasons. For one, it doesn't talk back. It doesn't.
And
It won't get him to leave you. It won't fuck your friend.
I only had to pay $20 to get it too.
Yep.
And I can use it. You can usually get about 100 uses out of each before, or out of one before it's totally worn out.
Yeah,
But when it's worn out, Jesse threw his away. When it's worn out, it's still good.
You're right. I should have kept my last one because I went like 2 or 3 months without it, and then going back to it. Honestly, it was. You should always have one on deck at all times.
I can't even use a hand no more. It doesn't
No.
even work. It's not even
No.
the same thing.
No. But obviously getting the real deal is always up here. But then you got to put up with you got to take the movies, this, that. This just cuts all the bullshit.
All I have to do is search on Pornhub what I want to look at,
Yep. Mom, son.
and then take out the Super Sucker and spit in it, and that's about all I got to do. EK's dying right now,
He
dude.
is. He's over there.
And got him.
It got him. He was spinning plates before we came on here, and that was kind of cool. You
I've been
okay,
there.
EK?
I've been there. Actually, I'm there a few times a day.
Yeah, that goddamn marriage of hoochie.
Uh,
So, do you want to tell us about any of the good times you've had?
no. I'll save that.
Is that a story for another day?
No, it's a story for never, to be honest, because I don't want to talk about that on the podcast.
Yeah,
But anyway,
it's understandable.
her third question is, where is the necessary female presence on the show?
In the kitchen where it belongs.
Yup. No, we're supposed. Jesse, are we still? I haven't asked him this in like the past hour or two. Our plans were to have a female guest on the show. Is that still happening?
It is supposed to still happen. We're gonna call her later on, or she's gonna call us later on in the show, and we'll set it up from there. Yeah, we got girls in the podcast, EK.
I know you're surprised that Jesse was able to find a female to talk to him.
Huh?
What?
Yeah. She gonna need it because the Degenerates, everywhere we go, panties hit the floor. Especially when we pull out these bad boys, because everybody listening, because if you're not, you should be listening, but you should also be watching us on YouTube, which you can find in our bio at OG Degenerates. If anybody wants them, we have these on deck. If you can really see it, it's the Degenerates.
It looks really bad.
It
with
does.
the
It
green
does.
screen, bro.
The green screen fucks it up. But we have some really cool Degenerate stickers with our Instagram name on it. With it's basically just the cover art for the podcast or whatever.
Dude. You sound like a dumbass, Jesse.
Shut up! Your background noise. Nobody listens to you anyway.
I'll
But
cut your fucking dick off.
if
dude.
anybody wants one, we have them, and we will give them to you. We'll give it to you.
I'll give every bit of it to you.
We're very giving.
Shut up. All right, so this weekend,
It's a great week. It was a great weekend.
me and Jesse stayed up Friday, and then wait, didn't we both work Saturday? We both worked Saturday, right? In the morning? I know I did. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
We stayed up really late Friday.
yeah, and I woke up Saturday. I had to do a little bit. I had to do a job. I got back kind of early. I hit Jesse up. I'm like, "What's the move? Like, what are we doing?" He went to the mall with. I'll let you take this from here because I don't want to say anything I shouldn't say. We're about to get into Homewrecking, and
Yeah,
Jesse was a
Homewrecking.
part of it.
We're gonna talk about
this Saturday.
homewrecking, and we've all done a lot of homewrecking in our days.
Nope.
You're full of shit, dude.
Whatever,
you're
dude.
a fucking homewrecker just as much as I am. You're a family wrecker, actually.
Yeah, actually, he's right.
Yeah. All right, so I gotta say how my day started. Actually, no, I didn't work. I didn't work Saturday. The Friday we stayed up, he had to work. We stayed up really late, got drunk. I bounced up Saturday morning and went to my boy Eric Badden's tattoo shop, Tattoo Haven. And he did something really cool. This was before I started home wrecking that day, but we'll get into that. He tattooed "I heart pussy" on the inside of my lips. See?
Looks whack.
You can't really see it, but it's really cool. You can go on my Twitter. It's my Twitter header right now, and it's my lip says "I love pussy." That was really cool. And before we move on to the actual home wrecking I did, Eric Baden Tattoos. He's a local tattooer in Fredericksburg. Like I said, he was Tattoo Haven. He is putting on a humongous party the 27th over at, there's a farm towards Locust Grove. It's not that far away.
Didn't we talk about this on the last show? A little bit.
We didn't really get into it a ton, but I just wanted to, give everybody a shout out and let them know again because we're raising money for a great cause. So what happened was 2 cops went over there to this guy's farm to serve some type of search warrant. The dude, there's something wrong with the search warrant. The dude was like, he's like an old man. He's like 70 years old. He's like, no. He's like a biker dude. He's like, no, you're not coming over here. And they couldn't legally. But something with the dude's dog, he was on the one side of the fence. So the cops, for no reason, I guess just out of spite, shot the dude's dog.
Puppy dog lives matter.
Puppy dog. So the old man jumped over the fence and whooped those cops' ass. And now he's being charged with, at first I think it was some type of like attempted murder with a police officer, but it's got bumped down now. This whole party is to raise funds for his defense because you shoot his dog, them cops had that coming. You go ahead.
I was just gonna say if somebody did that to Ziggy, which is, my pride and my joy.
It's your baby boy.
Yup. I wouldn't just beat his ass. I would look deep into his family. I would find family members like maybe his dad, which probably an elderly man, an old man, and I would face fuck him if you do that to my dog.
Yep.
I would probably rather fuck his dad than his mom because that's more of a
That's a disrespect.
it's more disrespectful. But I might even fuck his mom too if they're both alive.
Because like now, like your dad's a whore. He got fucked. Your dad's not really a man anymore. So it's even worse doing that. So I think they've got that coming. So I'll post the actual address and everything on Instagram later on. But it's $10 to get in. There's gonna be food until it's first come first serve. When the food's out, then there's gonna be catering, like food. A brewery's gonna be there. He's got like 5 to 10 gallons of what's this stuff called? It rhymes with loon mine. So there'll be a bunch of that there and a bunch of other alcohol. So there'll be plenty of alcohol, $10, all you can drink. Whatever food's there, eat that. I mean, sleep there, hang out. There's gonna be a couple 1%er clubs actually there. That's gonna be kind of cool. So if you want to be in the presence of degenerates like us, because we'll be there, you can come, have a good time. And that was kind of my beginning story, how we smooth ride into home wrecking. Any first thoughts on home wrecking, Jacob Miller? What do you think?
I think Jesse is I wouldn't call you a pioneer because it's been done before, but you're an active home wrecker. It was very depressing what the screenshot I got this weekend from the female he was hanging out with. It was a screenshot of messages from her fiance.
Fiance.
Yeah, and
if you're listening, by the way, you know who you are. We had a
You
great
ain't
time.
shit, dude.
We had a great time, didn't we?
you ain't shit.
So, what do you think about home wrecking? Do you think it's a net positive, net negative? What do you think?
I think hoes will be hoes, and honestly, let's be honest, the majority of women are hoes.
Women are sneakier than men. They get away with shit.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah, because they're not dumb about it. Women are more premeditated than men. We'll fuck, we're at hard times.
There's a lot of thought that goes in.
Yeah,
like yeah,
they choose, like, men fuck who they can, women fuck who they want.
yeah.
So, that's kind of how it goes. I see a lot of heads shaking in the background. Aw,
That
whack.
hurts.
That does hurt.
Right in front of you, you ain't even gonna listen to the words we say.
Yeah. So that's, I mean,
He said he doesn't agree.
you don't agree? I think it.
I see that. I would have posted like.
Anyway.
Yeah, they're nerd shit.
Yeah, I don't know. That man's like, fuck.
I'm just fucking around.
So, have you done any home wrecking recently, Jacob?
I don't think I've ever done any home wrecking ever.
That's wrong.
That was not a home wreck, Jesse.
It's home wrecking.
No, it's not.
It's friendship wrecking.
Whatever, dude.
Jake's a dick, but my weekend was great. We've all
He never got any butt, so it was a waste of time. Let's be honest.
we got breaking news coming to you right now. These hoes ain't loyal.
I can get down with that.
I agree. The butt is coming. It's got to happen. She's really hot too, and she's really. And this is
You ain't getting no butt.
if she's listening to this, this is kind of. She relates to me in like a weird way. So I'm not shit. So I told her, I was like, honestly, some of the shit that's happening right now is the reason I don't trust these hoes, and you can't, because this is shit like this is what happens, and it's bad. And I'm not gonna put any kind of details out that could leak back per se, but.
Dude, the last time I saw a successful relationship.
Have you seen one?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, they're all 35, like 40 years old plus. Like, it's just, I haven't seen one. Because people like, I mean, if you're in a relationship, pretty much everybody out there, they want to fuck somebody else. It's 2019.
Yeah, I mean, and us as men get an unfair,
Mm-hmm.
because evolution has evolved us into a way that we need to spread our seed far and wide. So what we need is a loyal girl that lets us cheat. Is that too much to ask for anymore?
Why are you shaking your head? Yes. Why?
Huh?
You want a unicorn.
Yeah. Don't we all?
No, a unicorn is when Jesse goes out here and looks for a wife. That's what he's looking for, a unicorn. Jesse's super pressed on getting in a serious relationship,
I am
and I
not.
don't get
That
it.
is not. We were taking a shotgun Friday, and Jake was like,
Oh no, this was a this was to call Jesse out.
for no reason.
No, I'm just kidding. It's not to call Jesse out, but we have friends that are super pressed in being in a relationship, and it just kind of like it throws us off because they're like, "Man, I want a girlfriend." I'm like, "Bro, we were just talking about the Redskins just signing."
Yeah.
Just signing Landon Collins. Like, what are you talking about? And he's like, "Oh, I just want a girlfriend."
I just want a wife. I want a girl.
It's like, where's this coming from? It's so random. So, me and Jesse were about to shotgun a beer.
And shotgunning, which you toast to, is sacred. It's
Mhm.
sacred. You cannot break this bond. Like this is an intense moment. A shotgun, I mean, you cannot just fuck that up. You can't piss that away.
Yeah, it's a toast.
How old are you guys?
We'll be 22 this year.
And your friends that are pressed for like to get a girlfriend and stuff like that?
We have friends.
We were younger, and we still have friends.
It's
that are
funny you say you're 22 and you say when we were younger, and that just means nothing to me. The,
21, and I'm talking about when we were like 18, 19.
Or
yeah,
even
I know
17.
I know
really.
that was ages ago for you, but I mean, it's, you know, you're really young. You're really young.
That's why
It's
we
like,
want to party.
Yeah.
Yeah, party.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, you'll engage in relationships, and that's what you're supposed to be doing. You know, engage in those relationships.
Yeah.
But don't be pressed to like be in a relationship. You know,
Not like
don't be pressed to get married.
Nah.
This is the wise words from the madman.
Yeah, I'm the madman. I'm sorry, but I mean, life is long. It's painfully long.
Yeah.
All right. So don't think, don't look back 2 years ago and say those were the good old days. All right, trust me.
Yeah. It really.
In about 20 years, you're going to be like, shit. If you actually meet up with somebody now at 22 or something like that, and you're just like, I can't believe at 40, at 42, you'll be sitting there. It's like, I can't believe I ever put my dick in that woman. So
well,
I mean,
well, the whole
Sometimes
goal.
I thank God that I put my dick in
Yeah,
that
yeah.
woman,
Because
dude.
like as a single man, our goal should be to get up to what, triple digit bodies, right? I mean,
triple digits is a lot, dude.
it is.
That is
I don't
because
know.
you're talking about like going from single digits to double digits is easy. Then you're talking like another 90 women, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So you guys have never considered like abstinence? Or-
No.
What?
No, because it's like all these other girls out here are
Yeah,
fucking
they
everybody
getting
like
fucked. Why not?
two, 3 guys in a day.
Well, I understand that. I really do.
Then why would I?
Because the only thing I could suggest is that that's probably a good call, because by the time you're 42, it's like there's no way you're meeting a virgin.
I mean,
even if you're a virgin.
I mean, like a couple months ago, I think I went like a Saturday without jacking off, and went.
I'm glad you just
Saturday?
I'm glad you just nodded your head and you're just like, I'm not a virgin.
I'm not a
That shit
virgin,
was-
so I mean,
that shit was funny. Bro.
so I mean, I've had sex with this many people. You don't have to say the number.
22.
Nah. 22, goddamn. That's
Holy
So-
shit!
Looking for a girl over 40 that has less than the number that I'm showing to you.
But it was lots of times.
That was
though,
like
right?
30 right there. That
Lots
time.
of times, yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Usually, he's like,
yeah.
But seriously, like at the age of 40 something is like looking for somebody who like number one doesn't have kids.
Oh, that's the main thing, dude.
That's the
because
main thing.
we're 21 right now, and it's like half these bitches got kids, man.
I know.
And it's like I ain't
So,
trying to throw shade,
that's
but
what
it's,
that pussy is expired. It's past its expiration date, right?
yeah.
Oh, I got you guys are bringing up so much stuff from like 2003 when I was on discussion boards. You remember discussion boards?
Yeah, we still
You
have
pro-
them.
yeah,
Like
you
No,
Reddit.
I was just getting into porn around 2003. I was about 6 years old.
Yeah, and so we lost you. We lost you at that point.
Yeah.
He says, I was just getting into porn. I was 6 years old.
Dude, I'm not bullshitting. I was
Videos
that
your
young.
dad makes don't count.
Wait, what?
No, I found a magazine.
What you said? What?
Said videos you made with your dad.
Videos you made.
Hell yeah,
That's some cold ass shit right there.
They do not.
bro! Fuck this show, bro.
I fucking quit. That's some cold ass shit to say, EK.
My dad's got a pretty big dick, dude. It's not huge, but it's
Wow,
about
why?
It's smaller than my uncle's.
because
I'll tell
he
you
just
that.
talked about a sex tape me and my dad made back in 2003.
It's that game. Who can make it weirder?
It's like the butterfly
Oh.
effect
Oh, I see.
when they're in the basement and he's like,
So I'm like, abstinence, even if it's with your dad. Say, Dad, I'm practicing abstinence. I'm a born again Christian, and I'm practicing abstinence.
I'd really like if you quit putting that in me.
Yes, because
Slightly it's possible.
it's gigantic.
It's so fucking. I was told if
If-
you swallow gum, it'll glue your asshole shut. My dad proved that doesn't work.
Who told you
say-
that bullshit?
Wait, did you just say gum or cum?
Gum, if you swallow gum, it'll glue your asshole shut. My uncle, my dad proved me wrong. I tell you what.
Jesse's dad is a big man. He's about 6'5". I would not want to see that third leg he's got in between his
So-
legs.
So can I ask you, is like when you lost your virginity, your generation, you and your generation?
Oh,
Don't lie to me.
Wait,
I won't lie, it's-
How old was I?
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
16.
I was 16.
Okay, I was 21.
21.
Thank you, alcohol.
Oh,
I've been drinking ever since.
thank you, Rufy.
No, I mean seriously, it's like I grew up in like a Christian household and was like taught abstinence.
We
and
went to
stuff like that.
Christian
Same.
school for 10 years.
Oh, you poor bastard.
Yeah, it was rough.
So that's why you're breaking out now. That's like Catholic
Yeah,
girls and back
yeah.
in the old days. Like
Oh,
Catholic
dude,
girls.
there's whores, dude.
Absolutely.
Dude, it's-
because are they still like that? They
Oh,
still
dude,
have
they
Yeah.
Catholic
break.
schools.
They get
Yeah.
fucking buck wild when they.
Bro, some of the hottest, craziest, freakiest females I've ever met have
Okay,
gone to
so
a Christian school.
Some
Been in
things
that-
don't change. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're usually the type that like you finger them and then they want to lick it off your fingers, like
Yeah.
super crazy bitches.
Like,
and it's super hot.
like
Like,
spit in my butthole type of girls, and I love
Uh,
those.
I'd rather spit in theirs, but I mean,
I-
I can be experimental. It's all right.
You guys are bringing up church camp memories. You guys,
Holy shit,
I
bro.
love vacation Bible school.
'cause,
Oh
I mean,
my god.
I mean, it's like every single day you're going off to this church retreat and stuff like that, and you spend all day in these stupid classes. It's like, let's talk a little bit about Moses and how he struck the rock with his staff and stuff like that.
Yep.
And then you get out of the classroom and stuff like that. It's like, dude, I totally fingered Kelly during that. I was like, seriously? I was bored out of my mind. I wish I could have fingered somebody during that.
I want to finger Kelly.
We used
Shit.
to play loud games of penis during chapel.
Oh yeah,
Not even just every class.
Penis, yeah.
Yeah.
And
penis is a popular one.
It's
Yeah.
it's one of my favorite pastimes. I would say.
plus shooting hornets, and there was all types of fucked up shit. We did a lot
Get
of
in the
fucked
neck,
up shit. Yeah, getting,
and not in the sexual way.
yeah, get neck. We used to shoot liquid ass everywhere, which is like an awful god smelling thing, and it was funky. It's bad. Like you spray it, like this whole room will stink for like.
Why would you do that though?
Why not? It was funny.
Is it?
Yeah, we took a shit in the Lord's house, which I want to point out. Can we all? You know what I'm getting at, right?
No,
What-
I was
what are you
about to go
getting
off on
I was gonna
something
say-
else.
I was gonna say I don't give a fuck that the cathedral burned down.
No, not really.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
It didn't burn down.
Yeah, well, like people are like, oh my God, the cross that like the fire wasn't even near still alive. How do you not believe in Jesus?
He's alive.
I'm not worried about that. I mean,
I don't care, dude.
there's so much money gets thrown at that. You don't have to worry about
Like,
it.
like I was listening to NPR and people were apologizing. They're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry for you people. I'm like,
What? Why?
Bro, nobody's talking about like
died?
I saw somebody put on Facebook like y'all are really tripping over that, but like all the forest fires and shit where animals are like being forced out. They're not tripping over that, but some fucking church. I
Hey,
mean,
don't-
for real.
don't forget about the solar farm in Spotsy, people.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a church in a city.
Who gives? I don't give a fuck. I'm not religious, dude. Like I don't give a fuck.
But you gotta appreciate its history.
I
We
don't
do.
give a fuck.
But
How
people
about-
like crying and freaking
there's
out,
history
like,
with everything. Do you want to appreciate history on slavery, bro? Like fuck that.
Listen. I woke up on the morning this fire happened, and it was like noon. That's just how I roll. And I woke up at noon that morning, and by
I
the
like
time I read that news story, the news story had already changed to say it's like, oh, somebody's already raised $1 billion. It's like, well, fuck Notre Dame. I guess it
Yeah,
can
fuck
take care of
'em.
itself. You know,
so
it
fuck.
caught on fire. It's like they raised a bunch of money instantly. It's like there's no need to worry about it. It's going to be restored. It almost makes me think that they wanted to burn it down so that they can get a new spire.
I mean,
I don't give a fuck about it.
Well, it was
I
on
don't care
construction anyway. But we were on fucking at Bible school.
Yeah. Anyway, Kelly was getting fingered, right?
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, somebody fingered Kelly, and
in
that was
which
like the-
hole? Because when we went to school, assholes were getting fingered all the time. dude.
really, they're like,
Yeah.
I guess my generation back in the '90s, early '90s, we were like never go for the butthole.
No, dude. If you really fuck with somebody, then that's when you go for the
Yeah.
ass. Yeah.
I-
lick it, or you might stick a finger in it.
So I guess that's what I'm missing is that I'm not into buttholes.
You're missing out, dude. There's a lot of good playing buttholes.
Well, most of them like it if you go slow.
Yeah. Did your dad,
He just-
did your dad teach you that?
Slowly he worked. At first, I was in about first grade. He would go with one finger, and then I was in, I think, the second semester of first grade. He went with about two, and then eventually, after around Christmas time, third semester, right after that, he actually went whole penis
yeah.
All right.
inside of me.
I-
So he was slow. He cared for me like a father would.
Yeah.
But-
And after there was like this big tragedy, and they were flying the flag at half staff. He was like, "All right, it's time you get my half shaft," and that was the day it
Get
happened.
the half shaft, and
The
then
half shaft.
we go set Notre Dame on fire.
We do. Well, I set a marriage on fire this weekend.
Which marriage?
It's a marriage.
It's
that
a
hasn't
future
happened yet.
marriage.
A future marriage.
An engagement.
Why'd you do that? You like fuck the
Because
bride or
he's a
something?
piece of shit, and he's tired of other guys fucking his girlfriend. So I'm
It's
just kidding.
not-
Jesse doesn't have a
no.
girlfriend. But if
Well-
she did have a girlfriend, I would fuck her.
You guys are fucking
He
crazy.
said, "Wait, what?"
You're scandalous and crazy.
No,
I appreciate it.
y'all ain't shit. No, but bitches ain't shit, and
It's true.
nobody wants to be on the other end, and I feel sorry for this poor guy. If you hear this, just turn off now. If you know, he actually knew who I was apparently.
Because she followed our Instagram.
Yeah.
name. And I was looking, I was like, who is this? Just followed OG Degenerates. And yeah, it was her.
Yeah, so this girl that I knew from college, she was really cool, and we had this one class together, and I mean, we were
Jesse fell in love quick. He's super soft.
No, that's not at all what happened. It was just kind of cool, and then she really instantly got in a relationship, and then got bitches. Yep, that's true. And
Yeah.
yeah, she got engaged really quick. So fast forward to like a couple weeks ago, somehow or another we got to talking again, and then I kind of realized that the boundaries that were there before were a little bendable.
Because the hoe was coming out in her.
Well, she was talking about, oh God, I don't want to put anybody on blast, but do it. Well, she did. She said he wasn't a man. That's one thing.
Well, that's what a lot of people say about you. To be specific, Aunt Trish said that about you multiple times.
I can show Aunt Trish what all this man is about.
I know she's Trish. You're probably listening to this about what is it, 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, Thursday. Jesse has a little white dick, and Trish loves darker men, so you are just not gonna be able to do it for her, bro.
Nope. We were talking about this before.
No,
Nope.
your complexion is just you're too white, bro.
I'm a grower, dude. That motherfucker be
Nah.
like, this, son, it'd be good to go.
Well, we can get off this subject as far as my aunt. She's a saint.
Yeah. But we can go back to Homewrecking and how I sent Jake. What I send you?
Oh man.
Sex.
Well, it's worse because of the name. Do we want to get into that? I don't want.
Oh, you can't say his name because
Yeah, well, too late.
Yeah.
kind of gave away a little bit, but
let's just say it's somebody else's name. You get what I'm saying?
what?
What? What?
But it made me look like a cuck. And usually I'm not the one looking like a cuck. Most of my friends, we have a few friends in our group, and there's one or two that kind of act like that. But I am not the cuck in our group. Anyway, it did make me look like a cuck because it's like, what did the messages say?
It was a message from husband, and it said,
Pull it up. Pull it up.
And it's a sad because like this dude really loves this girl, and she's just not into him. She's more into me, obviously.
No,
And-
she's more into being a whore and sucking other dicks.
Yeah, she's like, I want to break up with him, blah blah blah. But
Then why would you say yes in an engagement? Why would you just you can say no and just save the dude's time?
it was something about I've told you everything. And the next
What's that?
message was, "Are you with Jesse?" Question mark. And she said no.
No, I'm not. I swear.
And I took my phone, and I was like, hey, let me get a picture of that. She pulled her phone sideways, and I just took a picture, and it says it's from husband, so
No, it doesn't say husband. I don't think.
it does say husband.
Oh yeah, that's the name thing. That's in the text.
Yep. And he's all about her, but she's not all about him because
It happens.
it happens. We had a great time that night. We hung out for quite a while. We rescued a cat.
Dude.
Yep. I made her. She was talking about how this was, the best in a while. We had a great time, and I've been a great time. We've been talking ever since. It's been fantastic, and he knows.
Pretty much Jesse just made a female best friend and he didn't get no butt.
No.
Ooh.
We can run-
So
we-
Jesse, have you gotten the butt?
Well, let's run this topic back next week.
When you think you're gonna get the butt?
I can't tell you that. I got this.
He's gonna wait. This is
Nope,
what's gonna happen.
nope,
It's
this
gonna
is-
happen. The same thing from last Saturday is gonna happen this Saturday. He's gonna be. What?
Peyton said Jake is a cuck.
Who's Peyton?
She's the one that's gonna call in. Hold on.
Oh, that's fucked up. That's some cold
Hey,
shit.
EK, are we all set up for calling whenever?
Xbox
Voice
is
call?
super important.
Yeah, they're getting everything set up, Peyton. If you're listening, it'll be up in just a minute.
So we're set?
Cat saved by God. I'm not in the friend zone, dude. I'm telling you, I'm not. I already
I like
I
it.
had this still up.
I like it.
was grabbing like a bowling ball, bro. Yeah, fuck around.
Yeah, I'm fucking around. Sorry.
But that's
Yeah, we're ready to receive the call. I think this is the channel here. 7, 8, 9, 10.
Alright.
is it the same number?
Same one as the soundboard. Yeah,
Gotcha.
same
The when you
And they use the audio from their input?
What?
what?
His soundboard is these two.
It's my soundboard. We're gonna give a. Oh,
What did you do?
my soundboard died.
Fuck it. We're not live. We don't have to be talking about anything right now.
Now who gives a fuck? But we got callers. We got people's calling in a second. So, hello,
Hello?
Peyton.
What up?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Okay.
I am fantastic.
Why did you call me a cuck?
Well, I mean, it's breaking news, so like that's just my hot take on it that you
Oh.
are a cuck.
That's cold. If you had any history about our friend group, you would know I am the least.
No, he is definitely the most.
Jesse, don't.
I'm
I'll
not-
get Nathan
No,
on the
no,
show,
no,
bro.
no,
I'll
no.
get Nathan on the show, and we are gonna fry your ass up.
You ain't gonna do shit. I got
Okay. But I don't know Jake like at all. Like I just know him from like this 2 minutes that I've been like live streaming this. So like
Wait. Speaking of cuck, Peyton, didn't you tell me
Yeah.
about you cucking somebody in class? For real?
In class. Wait, so she
No, not in class, but she didn't. How did what happened again? You fucked somebody's.
I've watched videos
Oh.
about this.
wait, are you talking about the marriage threesome shit?
Yes, I am.
Wait, let me adjust my headphones
Jake's
right
like,
quick.
let me sit up real quick.
Okay. I don't think it was really like a cucking experience.
I love that word, dude.
But yeah, I mean it did happen, and I'm not sure exactly how they're doing right now. The wife like made the husband block me on like every form of social media, like blocked my number, like all of that shit. So I don't really know how they're doing right now, but they have kids, so I really hope they're okay.
Wait, so she wanted. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, so
it was originally all right. Listen. So it was originally the wife's idea. The wife is like, "Oh
Yeah,
my god,
yeah.
like I've always been into girls. Like I've always just wanted to, do something with the girl." And so the husband's like, "All right, like bet, like I'm down." And then I guess like after this happened, the the husband like started, I guess, paying more attention to me like than the wife, and then she got like really salty and like jealous and was like, "No, this is never happening again. Like, fuck you, fuck my life, fuck my love life, whatever."
She should have thought about that before she asked you to fuck him.
She was like literally insane though. Like she was actually crazy.
Did you eat her box?
I did.
That was a good question, Jesse. I'm glad you asked that.
Peyton, you don't know Peyton. Peyton is an awesome girl, and she gets boxed now. I didn't know that, but that
She
is-
gets boxed.
She, Peyton,
Oh yeah.
is that the only time that's happened?
No.
No,
Wait, EK, can you turn up my volume a little bit?
it's right there.
I'm just fucking with you.
So, is there anything else you want the viewers to know now that we know that you are a freaky freak?
A freaky freak. Oh my god.
If you want to get cucked,
Um,
call Peyton,
Yeah, Peyton.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Cuckmaster.
What?
I called you the Cuckmaster.
Yeah.
I used to give that name to somebody
I
else,
think it would
but
be fun. Like I think it would be really fun because like I don't know, I just feel like there's something wrong with them.
it is a hot situation. But it's kind of I don't get it.
Oh, okay, so you've been cucked before is what you're saying?
No, I've never been cucked before. I have a close friend, a very close friend, honestly, one of my best friends that's been cucked,
Yeah.
and he liked it, and I never understood it.
I think it's really funny, just the whole concept of it.
What? Why do you think it's
Like-
funny?
It's funnier when it's the
Because-
guy.
Wait, what?
It's funnier when the guy's like, "Hey, can you come fuck my wife?"
Exactly. Like I don't know what pleasure, like unless he just hates himself so much, he's like, "Oh my god, I fucking hate myself. Like I want to die. Like I want this bitch to come fuck my wife because she's hotter than me." Or no, I want this big like black dude to come like fuck my wife because I hate myself so much.
Wow, you're really hitting home here, Peyton. I know people like this. I don't even know what to say because it's like she really just hit the nail on the head, bro.
Can we also point out that Peyton's really hot too? Nobody sees her face because we don't either. But
Peyton is hot. Jesse,
Peyton's
show
hot.
me a picture.
Yeah, just show him a picture. That's fine.
yeah. I mean, what would you give yourself? Like a 10, 10 out of 10?
You're gonna make it. Right.
I'm like good for like a 6.
A s-
Oh,
know what I mean?
no,
nah,
that's
I
a
don't-
hard miss.
Peyton's pretty hot, dude.
Peyton's pretty hot.
Thanks, you're so sweet.
I know, but that was an excellent story you told us.
Like candy.
Wait, I have to know, like, who's typing the purple text?
Hi, I'm the madman.
Yeah.
I'm having fun over here.
That was you just said hi. Really, that was pretty creepy, bro. He's hot.
She's a
He
6.
said Peyton sounds hot, bro.
She's a 6. She's hot.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
I think Peyton is somebody that I think would like maybe come out in like a spandex suit and like a whip.
Oh, like
dude, for sure.
like
I'll walk
leather?
all over you in my high heels.
Peyton,
Jesse's reaction was that was money.
Peyton
He sounded interested.
I'm
Just
telling
the
you,
look,
Peyton is like a tie down, like
leather whip,
yes.
ball gag.
Am,
Take
am,
it,
am I
bitch.
wrong? Am I wrong?
No, you're not. You're not at all.
Wow. And apparently she's the Cuckmaster too, so she's got it all going on.
She's not the
The
only
Cuckmaster.
Cuckmaster.
So
I think it would be like interesting, like because there's like levels to this shit. Okay, like you can have someone like fuck your wife, okay, or you can literally like put their dick in like a cage. Like I want to know what level.
Yes, I was telling Jesse about this. They really do that shit. I'm telling you, I've watched cuck videos, and there's one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There's one that it's like super hot, and like
Yeah.
it's like an older MILF, and like she fucks big black guys, and it's kind of hot, and
Right.
it's like it's really weird because like she like makes fun of like his small dick, and like she puts it in a cage, and it's kind of disturbing, but it's kind of cool.
No, some guys are into that, like just completely like humiliating them, like making them feel like shit. They're like, yeah, slap me in the face, mommy. Like I like it.
Yeah.
have you ever done that to anybody?
I'm trying to think.
Well, she obviously has had a lot of experiences.
Hold on, please wait. I don't think so. I mean, I think. Wait, hold on. No, nope.
She is holding back some valuable information that
From her, she had to think about it. She has, yeah.
I mean, I've had like multiple people like not even just talking about like the cuck situation into like some really weird shit that like I can't say publicly. So like,
well, you can say whatever you
you're
want on
talking
the
about
show.
like scat porn, are you?
Oh, word.
No. Oh my god, no.
Or pee. There's
Oh
nothing
my
hotter
God.
than
Oh,
peeing.
I think you just hit something, dude.
What?
What?
Is Peyton into golden showers? Is that what I'm hitting? Is that? Oh, I thought we hit something, but she's not in scat
No.
porn, not into golden showers.
No,
we're
I'm not about it. I'm not about it.
You're not. I mean,
What about horses or dogs?
What do you mean, dog?
It's kind of. I thought it was pretty
there's
clear.
whole websites for this.
This is like dark web, like deep web shit. Like you gotta go find.
Right down
what
my
you're
alley.
looking for.
Yeah. This is right where this is. Peyton not into horses.
Yeah, she's
She'll
free
get,
spirit.
She'll get curious later and she'll look it up and like, damn, she's really sucking that horse dick.
Oh my! That's how you die.
Well,
No, I mean you could maybe choke on it, but I don't know if you're gonna die from it. It's not.
I don't know. They can be like pretty violent. Like you don't stand behind them because like you're gonna get your shit like knocked out of you.
No, I've watched a
Yeah.
lot of doggy style horse human porn, and they usually don't die.
Oh, they're probably just like tranquilized and drugged. Like they gave the horse 12 Xanax.
No, because they're not sitting on it. The horse is doing the fucking.
yeah.
For sure.
The best part of this right now is watching EK and Madman.
They're
Just
all
watching their faces, their reactions.
This isn't every week kind of thing, so it's not really new, but they're all shaking their head. But, Peyton, we did call you on because we have a very important question to ask you.
All right,
We were-
I'm ready.
We were talking about this earlier. What do you think and how do you think a man should manscape himself? What is attractive to us to females?
All right. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, so I know some girls are into like different things. I personally don't care, and honestly, a lot of times I think it's weird if like they just completely like wax everything off and like go completely.
But like
Yeah, it looks
bald,
like a grown baby.
when I'm hairless, it looks like I have an elephant trunk hanging down because like there's no. It's like all view. It's like all
just a
scenery.
horse dick.
Yeah, exactly. See, you're right on. But like,
Yeah, for sure.
that it gives a little bit. It makes it look a little bit bigger, maybe. But you can go ahead.
Yeah, what's that saying? Like, cut the tree, the grass looks. Wait, no, cut the grass. Cut the grass, the tree looks bigger.
Yeah, now
Oh,
you got
right,
it.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, that. I think it's up to like them. I don't know. I don't think there's like a certain way that you should do it. I just think like anyone, like girl or guy, like if they completely just shave like everything off, I think it makes them look like not of age, and it weirds me out.
You don't like of age guys or girls?
Like,
I think you asked that the
Yeah,
opposite way.
You don't like barely of age guys or girls?
no, I'm saying it makes them like look like young. Like that's weird. Like you need to have some form of like hair, okay?
Just a little bit.
At least
Yeah.
just a little bit.
At least some
Like
5
the-
o'clock shadow type shit.
Yeah, like the word bald should never be used to describe like someone's fucking genitalia. Okay.
So Madman is theorizing that you have a landing strip.
Who the fuck? Where is he the one
Where?
that I can't see?
Yeah, you can't see him; he's not in front of the camera. But we're a lot of
Wow,
people,
Peyton.
the people behind the cameras are theorizing that you have a landing strip.
I
Are
think
we?
he might be
I
getting
th- I
off
think
on
he-
this right now. He's getting excited. And he's
Oh.
shaking his head, but I see that bulge in your pants. Don't be lying. he said you can't see my bulge.
The
It
ta-
kind of sucks because like the live stream lags back. a
Yeah,
few
it does.
seconds, So this isn't in real time, but I can neither confirm nor deny his hypothesis.
Oh, wait.
I can't confirm that he has an erection right now, though.
When he,
I mean, I can't see it, so like if he does, like it's fine.
I've got my eyes right on it.
I'm checking it out.
Honestly, I can't take my eyes off of it.
Oh.
I'm kind of impressed, man. That's
The
a
table,
pretty big dick.
The table's got a fucking lean to it now.
Yeah, like just a horse dick.
Quit lying. I know what I'm packing down here.
It's my job to pump you up, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh shit!
Phrasing.
What?
I mean, that's quality. But so, are you saying, should we, just mow the grass every
She's
so
saying she doesn't
often?
give a fuck.
But Peyton's freaky and
What?
Yeah. Peyton, she scares me sometimes. She might just. I'm afraid if I were to ever go down that road, I would never come back the same man.
Absolutely not. I don't think that you would.
What I mean is this a net positive, net negative, or will I come back a better man or just a changed man?
Things would, yeah, you would just be a changed man. I can't say if it would be like positive or negative.
I hit on this earlier in the show. I think it's a bold statement calling him a man.
Wow. Wow. Peyton, can you turn me into a man then? Can you come deflower me?
Wait, I want to know why you think it's like a long shot trying to call Jesse a man. Like, what does
No.
that mean?
No, because my aunt was calling him out earlier,
Yeah.
and I mentioned it earlier on the show. She said he was a bitch and he wasn't a man.
She was hating on me for drinking Angry Orchards.
Nah, she has more points than just your beer
No, she
choice,
doesn't.
but
You could have been drinking like Smirnoff Ice if you're like drinking Angry Orchard right now.
Zima.
the old school jump.
You don't like Angry Orchard? Are you a hater too, Peyton?
What?
Are you hating on the Angry Orchard too? You don't like Angry Orchard?
I mean, like, I don't know. When it comes to stuff like that, it's just like go big or go home. Like, I don't want to drink some like apple cider ass beer. Like, I don't know.
Wow.
You are definitely. If you and Jesse were ever together, you would be wearing the pants. Because he's just such a bitch. You can tell that.
Why can't like we just have one pair of pants and like he's in the left leg and like I'm in the right leg?
No, because Jesse would not. No, he wants to be dominated.
No, see,
He wants to have a woman
wants
tell
a
him what to
cage?
do.
Is that what you said? He wants a cock?
No, I'm not calling him a cuck. I'm just saying that Jesse likes a dominant woman. That's all I'm saying.
I will say Jake is full of shit, but a woman that knows what she wants is pretty hot. And I think Peyton
It
knows
is,
what she
yeah.
wants.
I mean, because I get like, dude, when a female, she's like, "What do you want me to do?" I'm like, I don't know, just do it. Like, I don't want to have to tell you.
Put it in
I
your
don't know,
mouth.
whatever you want. Like,
Like, I don't get that, but it's
Yeah.
kind of like an old school mentality.
Yeah, that's just how it was like back in the day. Now girls are taking over. Like they're the dominant ones. Like give me all of your money.
And all the
yes.
dick.
Hey, we follow me and Jake follow the Cuck Watch page.
Oh my!
You
on
know, you see
Twitter?
the stupid shit. Like every time somebody posts on Twitter with the word "cuck" in it, they retweet it. And you see
For
some,
real?
yeah, it's called Cuck Watch. You should go check it out. It's really funny. You could see some crazy shit.
I'm actually like on my way like to twitter.com because I need to look up this hashtag.
It's a whole page, and if you go to it, they'll post like shit about, and like sometimes they retweet funny shit, but sometimes there's like people,
It's super sexual.
Yeah.
And there are real cucks.
and they're like, bitches.
Wait,
like,
what is the hashtag?
no,
Cuck Watch.
it's called Cuck Watch. It's a page on Twitter.
Oh, okay, like it's an actual like account.
Yeah, and they retweet it, and and they post some shit, and they'll retweet shit the dudes have put about like, come take all my money, blah blah blah, humiliate me. It's some sad shit.
Damn, they are so sad.
Yeah, Peyton, you should start doing this. You should just start taking the fuckers' money.
Honestly, like it doesn't sound like that bad of an idea. I mean, like I don't think I would be afraid of someone that's like asking me to like fuck their wife and slap them in the face.
No, a lot of them get off on just taking money, like giving money.
Yeah.
Like
Oh yeah, what's that called? Financial
what? It's
Is
fendom,
it
fendom,
or
yeah.
financial humiliation or some shit?
I don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
see
the
it.
thing.
It doesn't really interest me that much.
Yeah, I mean, they're just sad, like, human beings. You're like, you piece of fucking shit. I need money because I need to go get my fucking Starbucks. And they're like, yes, anything for you, queen. Like, oh my God.
That's exactly it.
So, Peyton, just while we're on the topic, what are you into, Peyton?
Why do I feel like I'm on some, like, porn podcast?
That's
You
kind of
might
what
as well.
half the
We
show
do a
is
porn
about.
review. We do a porn review. If you feel like we should make a porn and review it.
I'm coming to the studio for that. If you do another, like, review, like, I need to be there for
We
it.
do.
Oh,
Porn,
she's
we
gonna
do porn.
come.
We do porn reviews all the time. Like I said, if you want to make one, we can review
Oh, okay.
that on the show too.
Oh, okay. Okay, just live stream the whole thing.
No, they won't see it. We'll see it, and then we'll review it, and then we'll tell them the total views. And I know the outline that we use to give them a numeric value. So I theoretically can come
The
up with
rubric?
a perfect. I come up with the
The
rubric.
rubric?
The rubric. That's the word I was looking for.
The rubric,
The
yeah.
rubric. I can
The
theoretically.
Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, I can theoretically
it.
come up with the perfect porn.
Like the plot, like the oh my God, like the pool guy is like coming to fix my pool.
Mom's son, dude.
Mom's
Yes.
Son's always a good one.
No.
Why?
Brother, stepbrother. No, it's got to be real brother sister. Stepbrother, stepsister is just
Oh
lame.
my God, y'all are. You know what? I'm not even gonna get into it.
How about
No matter.
uncle, niece?
This is the whitest shit I've ever heard.
What do you
That's
search?
cool.
What do you search for? What'd you search for most recently?
Unshaved. BBC.
Honestly, I don't. I like never like watch porn. Like I don't. It doesn't do anything for me. Like I really don't care. A lot of times I just think it's funny.
No, it's not funny. It's fucking hot.
What do you do when you're flicking the bean or ring?
just get right to the question. Get exactly what you want.
Yeah, don't hold back, Jesse.
Yeah, I mean,
I like
you
it.
sound like you never talked to a woman about this before.
No, it sounds like we don't give a
He's
fuck when we're talking
hyperventilating
to a
right now.
woman.
You gotta be careful with him.
Peyton's different. She's she doesn't like the lady rules. She likes to just be wide open. So
I can respect it because I don't give a fuck. So we're wide.
I only
open.
busted open for Jesus.
oh,
I'm coming for Jesus.
guess my name is Jesus.
Jesus
Yeah.
bite.
I love being a virgin, actually.
Same.
Yeah,
I can't wait till I'm married and I can finally have sex.
I know. You guys too? Are we going to be virgins?
What? Peyton is wide
Yeah.
open for Jesus. It's on the screen. It's official now.
I love it.
Does it smell for Jesus though, or is it?
What?
Nah, she watched it with holy
Because
water.
you
bro.
know Jesus like made the fish or whatever. You know, he made this.
Dog, don't be associated. He said she smells.
No,
That's
Peyton,
cold.
Peyton
He just dissed you live.
No, Peyton smells good.
You just said
When she wears her like Thrasher and shit, and her fucking Harley Quinn looking hair.
My Harley Quinn hair.
We were looking through your Instagram earlier, and you had, I think it was the Harley Quinn hair, wasn't it?
I've never had the color, but yeah, I do wear pigtails sometimes.
Yeah, I thought it was the same colors or whatever. Do you ever post on your Instagram anymore? So you could shout your Instagram.
I have a new one.
And you haven't followed me. What the fuck?
I'm gonna do that right now. Yeah, I got locked out of my old one because I lost my phone or it got stolen or something like that, and so I got locked out of it. And it's a sad time, but I'm following you right now.
So is there anything? I mean, do you want to shout out your Instagram so you can see people or let people know? Hey, she's hot. We want to go check her out. She's really hot. You're right.
Yeah, especially if your dude can put it on the bottom of the screen because people might not know how to spell it.
Absolutely. Spell it for me.
what is it?
Okay, so my new Instagram is at Hydrozepam, so that's Hydro HYDROZEPAM.
That's not too difficult.
What?
I understood it.
Spell it again, please.
All right.
Hydro.
Yeah.
Do it one more time.
PODAM.
HYDROZEPAM. Hydrozepam.
ZEPEM. That's a really difficult name.
No.
Do it again,
Okay,
please.
Okay.
Can you guys shut up for just a second?
Okay, so it's hydro and then Z like zebra, like ZEPAM. Hydrozepam.
What in the fuck made you come up with this, Peyton?
No, it's PAM.
Yeah.
Peyton,
Alright.
you worry me sometimes with these names because you.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked.
Hydrozepam?
It's Hydro ZEPAM.
Yeah. You spelt it right. This dude on the bottom screen is having a seizure or something.
Hydropam.
He's the one that had the bulge in his pants earlier, so
Yeah.
he's probably still thinking about sex.
Please spell it again.
Hydro HYDROZEPAM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I smoke so much weed, and I don't know how you trip on this right
You guys don't shut the fuck up.
I spelled it out 3-4 times.
Over the top. She's talking, spelling it, and then you spell it. Shut up.
You need to smoke
Is it
a
spelled
bowl,
right,
bro.
Peyton?
All right, it's going across the bottom.
No, it's not.
And take out the HAM. It's just PAM.
This is fantastic.
I'm kind of enjoying this.
And then the other one was sad. What?
Oh, it's Sad Babadook, because that was my movie for the longest time.
Yeah, that was a good movie. It was a quality movie. I've seen it before.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. Yeah, he spelt it right.
There
yeah,
we
you
go.
got it.
There we go.
Finally.
You can go see hot ass Peyton on there. And Peyton, are you one of those girls like a premium Snapchat or anything we should shout out?
No, absolutely not.
Damn, he got my hopes up.
Got my hopes up too.
Wait, Madman, how much time we got left? We're done, right? We close to be done.
58.
5803.
So
5803.
Peyton, is there anything you want the world to know about yourself, about you cucking other men and all the crazy shit you do?
Stay in school.
Hugs, not drugs, right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Peyton, we really appreciate having you on. I'm glad you came on last minute because the whole manscaping thing came up just kind of out of the blue.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, are you actually going to come in here one day? You can be in front of the XXX
Do a
screen.
porn review.
Yeah, you can do porn review with us.
Yes, that is what I've been wanting to do for the longest time. So
that
just
porn?
let me know when and where.
Oh, yeah. You were Stafford, right?
Yeah, I'm off 17.
Yeah, okay. Okay, we
That's
can
not too far.
we can work something out.
All right, for sure.
All right, Peyton. I'm sure I'll hit you up after this, and you can say what you thought, and then we'll definitely work on getting you in sometime soon.
All right, bet. Thank you.
Alrighty, thank you, Peyton.
All right, peace out.
Peace.
Peace out.
Right, we about to wrap this up.
We are done. All right, so just to wrap this up, we also need to shout out the Instagram at OG Degenerates. That's our
Yup.
Twitter, Facebook, all that. You can find us on YouTube, The Degenerates, or you can go to our Instagram and find the link in there. I'm Jay Bright, Jayy Bright.
I am at Jake Miller the first.
Yep, and you can find us there.
Shout
And
out EK, the
shout out
Wizard.
EK, Wizard.
Shout out Madman.
Thanks for putting up with me, fellas.
Nah,
been
we had
fun,
fun,
bro.
bro. I
All right.
appreciate you coming on.
All right.
And that is. I mean, we're wrapping up episode
That's
7.
week 7.
Week 7. Subscribe, follow us on the Apple Podcast, check out our Instagram, and that's it.
Y'all wait till next week. Put a dick in your mouth.
Fuck off.